Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Libra, for May 2017. So it's for you, Libra, for May 2017. The 15th of May is going to be a very important day for you, because this is going to be the actual day when you are going to realize something very important about yourself. Through a certain experience, through a certain situation, through a certain idea, on the 15th of May, you're gonna have a certain realization about yourself, and that particular certain realization that you are going to have about yourself, it is going to kind of direct you towards certain things in life that are going to be brand new. In general, May is going to be ridiculously important months for you, because it's all going to be about new changes, it's all going to be about new happenings, and it's all going to be about you realizing what is going to be next stage of your life according to what you have done so far. That's why the 15th of May is going to be really important, because there is the whole new idea that is going to come to you. May in general is going to be ridiculously spiritual months for lots of other signs over there, but when it comes to you, it is going to be very spiritual, because you're also again going to be in touch with your own spirituality, which means that you're going to be getting these little messages and these little ideas are going to be coming to you throughout May 2017. So that's why I'm saying that this is so important on the 15th of May. This new idea that is going to literally come to you is just first is like going to seem like something really tiny, something not that significant, but then as the time goes by, it's going to make more sense and more sense and more sense. And by the time it makes enough sense to you, you will realize that this is going to become the part of your future. So just think of it as a little seed, little tree that you're about to plant, and that particular tree that you are going to plant on the 15th of May with this particular thing that is going to manifest in your life, that particular tree that you're going to plant is going to grow into very, very big and powerful, amazing tree, and it's keep on changing and growing and growing. It's going to be lasting for a really, really, really long time. Yes, I am talking about something very significant. I'm talking about something very important. I'm talking about something quite lifelong here, something lifelong and very important indeed. It's completely connected to your career, it's completely connected to your job, it's completely connected to what you do in your life. You could be retired and you could be at university. It doesn't matter. If you're at university or at the college, there is still a whole new, meaningful, ridiculously powerful idea going to come to you. If you're retired, this particular idea is going to be big, this particular idea is going to be really powerful. Even if it doesn't feel so big and powerful at the time, you will see exactly what I mean later on. There is a little seed, a little idea that is going to be born, and this particular idea that you are going to have, it's going to play an important role in your future. Absolutely mind-blowing. I cannot even explain, I don't even know how to explain this to you, because after this point you got a whole new beginning. After this point, the whole new creation is going to start happening in your life, manifesting in your life. The whole new door is going to be open after this point, and this could be absolutely anything. Okay, so if you're unhappy in your work, if you're unhappy in your current job, perhaps there is going to be some kind of idea that is going to come to you, what is going to be your next career, you see. Or if you are self-employed, for example, this could also mean like there is going to be the new beginning, that you are going to bring something completely different into your job. But this is not only just a completely new little product or something like that. This is going to seem quite little, but it's going to be quite huge actually. However, after the 15th of May, it is going to be the whole new beginning, because you're going to end up with that really crucial idea. And this could be absolutely anything, but you will see exactly what I mean, because this is going to be part of your now and your future, and this is absolutely amazing. And that's why I'm trying to explain you how connected this whole month is, how connected this whole year is. Very, very spiritual and very significant indeed. Okay. Another important day that I would like to say to you, it's going to be on the 25th of May. 25th of May, it's going to be an important day for you, because you are going to get hold of some kind of money. There's going to be a certain amount of money that is going to come towards you, and you're going to feel really happy about it. You could actually, you may know what this money could be, like now when now when I'm speaking, but you may not know. It may completely surprise you. However, it is going to be a rather nice amount of money that is going to come towards you on the 25th of May 2017, and this is going to put a big smile on your face. Another important day that I was going to say to you, sorry, another important day that I was going to say to you is going to be on the 29th of May. 29th of May, I just need you to be like a little bit careful, you see. On the 29th of May, there's a little, again, little like a snake in the grass, or there is somebody who is going to try to trick you into something, somebody who's going to try to deceive you with something, somebody who's going to try to lie to you. I don't want to make you really anxious or really negative or really paranoid. I just want to make sure you know that on the 29th of May, I would not sign any contract. On the 29th of May, I would not, unless if it's to do with work, like unless if it's to do with work and you're starting a new job and you're signing a contract, that's different, because that work, this has been agreed before, and then you are kind of meeting on that particular day, so that's the discontinuation of the some other day, that the energy is attached to the other day. So that doesn't matter if you start a job or a career on this particular day. No, that doesn't matter, honestly. I'm just saying, if you've got some kind of dealings, or if you've got some kind of like some kind of brand new contract to start, if you're like selling something, or it wouldn't be the great day to sell, or if you're starting like some kind of negotiations, like things like that, like they negotiate anything to do with negotiations and things like that, just avoid 29th of May. My point is that on the 29th of May, there's going to be somebody very negative, somebody who's going to try to deceive you, okay? And this could also be somebody who is maybe at your work. This could also be somebody, if you're retired, somebody that you see on daily, weekly basis, wherever you go, whatever you do, or it could be somebody at a college, university, and places like that. However, as I said, do not start any negotiation on this particular day or anything like that. Don't buy anything big on this particular day, like a house, flat, or something like that. Nothing car or anything like that. Just try to avoid this particular day. Any other day, do it. But on this particular day, do not buy anything like big car, as I said, car, house, flat, blah, blah, blah. My point here is that I'm seeing someone negative, somebody who is going to try to push you towards the unknown, meaning that somebody is going to try to deceive you with something. So that's why I want you to be careful. Whether you buy a new car, buy a new house, whatever you do, I need you to be careful, because this person could just be somebody at your work or at your college, university, or wherever you go, what you do, if you're retired. It all depends. So just the 29th of May, be careful. I would highly suggest you to get maybe like a black tourmaline. You see, like a black tourmaline is like a highly effective. I know I'm keep on talking about black tourmaline. I know I'm keep on selling black tourmaline. Black tourmaline crystal is one of my favorite, because it's the most powerful crystals when it comes to our own personal protection. There is no doubt about it. And this particular crystal can protect us against absolutely anything. So when it comes to, you can buy this on my also on my website as well. When it comes to this particular people in our life, it's not only about them being very negative, very bad intentions, very bad karma, very bad feeling, very bad energy. It's not only about that. It's not only about the fact that they're trying to deceive us, but it's about the fact that they're very negative. They're not good. These are not good people. And what happens with these people is basically they sometimes, unfortunately, their energy is very strong. Their energy is very powerful, which means that they're very negative, which on the other hand means that if they're so negative, they're projecting this negative energy towards people around them, which means that if you are a little bit sensitive around that time, if there's something going negative in your life, or you are thinking about lots of problems, this particular person is just basically going to make you even more vulnerable, because when you are if you are negative, or if something negative is going on in your life, then your energies become more vulnerable. If your energies become more vulnerable, these negative energies from this particular person, they can actually come towards you, and they can affect you they can affect you, and you can feel this big time. By wearing a black tourmaline, you protect yourself against all sorts of negative energy. And also, if you have got a black tourmaline, and basically, if you have got a black tourmaline, you can also instead, you can wear you see little labradorite. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wear a labradorite now at the moment, and labradorite is also ridiculously good to protect yourself against negative thoughts or negative energies that people could have. Because even people, when they're thinking negatively about us, like this particular person, you see, you can protect yourself from these people with labradorite. You see, crystal as well. And and labradorite you can also get on my website. It's absolutely wonderful. And also if you want to try something different to black tourmaline, it's not as powerful as black tourmaline, but it's very, very beautiful, and it's very good for protection against negative energies like this anyway. On another hand, what else my advice would be that on the 29th of May also, this is also what I want to say to you here, is don't talk about personal things to people, only to people who you really know, only to people who are really close to you. Just keep certain things to yourself, keep like a certain ideas to yourself. Don't talk about money, don't talk about emotions, anything that's important to you. And most importantly, don't sign anything, don't start anything on this particular day, because as I said, this particular person is going to try to like trick you into something. So just to like make sure you know that. Another thing that I wanted to say, after the 29th of May is absolutely fine, and before that day, but only on that day, so it's not that bad, I guess. And also, what else I was going to say, the number four is your spiritual number this month. As you're aware by now, probably I also use numerology with tarot cards, and I use numerology with my horoscope readings, and it all depends. Basically, every single number has got so many meanings, and it's just the same like a tarot cards, and it all depends what's going on in your life at the moment, what went in your life in the past, now, and what's going to happen in the future. And it all depends on your current reading now. How will I see and how will I interpret this number 4? And when it comes to your current situation, to your current energy, number 4 is extremely powerful number to let you know that this is going to be the month of changes. This is going to be the month when you are finally going to find yourself. I'm not saying you were lost, but you will finally solidly feel very strongly from the beginning of the month that you will get the whole sense of direction, the whole sense of new direction, and things are going to finally start making sense to you. And that's why I'm saying number 4 is important to kind of for you to realize, and you are about to realize that you're on the right track. And also it's all about organization and putting things into perspective, and this is exactly what's going to happen to you in May 2017. Okay, let me just tell you something, that right at the beginning of May 2017, this is what is going to be realization. You're just going to you're going to be thinking a lot. This is going to be like a thinking mode, especially in the first few days of May 2017. It is going to be like a really big thinking mode. There is somebody going to have an influence in you. It's either going to be like an older family member, an amazing older family member. This could be either your mother, or it could be like somebody, not mother necessarily, but it could be not even a family member necessarily. This could also be like somebody who you really know for like a really long time, and somebody, when these people become part of our lives, they become part of our energy, they become part of our life in general, and they become our family anyway. So it could be somebody who is like a family member who you appreciate so much. However, this female is very much older, she's very wise, she's very beautiful in so many different ways, inside and out, and above all, she's an old spirit, an old soul, and she's ridiculously powerful and ridiculously wise, and you're aware of this. Everybody is aware of this who knows her. Okay, so let me just tell you that particular woman, that particular older woman, a powerful woman, is going to play a certain role in your life when it comes to you deciding a certain thing, because there is going to be a really big change that is going to keep on going in your mind. There's really this thing that you're going to keep on thinking about in the first few days, as I said, the thinking mode. And this woman is going to play a role, because she's going to give you, and she's going to tell you very interesting advice. She's going to give you an idea that is just going to make you really wonder about certain area of your life, wonder about certain thing in your life, wonder about certain situation in your life. Then after that point, you will want to stop something, you will want to disconnect with something, you will want to stop something that was really driving you crazy. This could either be this could be a couple of things here, guys, couple of things. Either situation with current partner, maybe something to do with the current partner. It's either to do with your work, that this particular woman is going to give you like this kind of like information that is going to make you to really make a quite big decision. And after that point, you will just want something, and And I think it's more to do actually with your work, it's more to do with your career, but it could actually do something with your partner. It all depends, but it's more likely to do with career. This woman is actually going to make you to actually make a really big decision and to stop something that was really bothering you. Seriously, to me, I see it as in like a you being at work, and lots of you maybe that weren't really happy in the place at work where you are. Just do not waste your time somewhere where you don't want to be. Do not waste your time somewhere. Don't work just because for the keep of working. If you are able to go out there, if you're able to find a work, if you're able to find a job, just go and find the job. Go and rediscover or discover the new job that you want, new job that you need. This particular life is too short. We live many lives, but this particular life is too short. We will be like this. We are dead before we even like notice, really. It's that quick. You see, things happen, things go, you know, it's ridiculous. So that's why it's just very important to end up doing the job or career that we want to do. It's not good to end up doing something or stick to the certain career that we don't want to do, you see. On another hand, lots of you will want to actually, this is what I see, that lots of you now at this point, like by the end of like a May, and by the end of beginning of May 2017, I can see that lots of you will want to think about different things, better things, better things, better things. This is what this energy is going to push you towards. You will want to feel, you will want to have, you will want to do better things in life, which means that you will finally start to be thinking about, you will start to reevaluate your life, you will start to reevaluate, are you doing the right thing? This is all part of that thinking mode. Then by the time you get to the mid-May 2017, this is where all this is going to be completely enhanced, and it's going to be kind of making sense to you quite a lot, actually. And this is for those of you that are completely unhappy with your current job, with your current career. I think that this is going to be the time when you will finally feel like you want to kind of move on to different things. Now straight, I can see this, like when it comes to Libra, when it comes to you guys, straight I can feel, sometimes I can see, or maybe it's promotion, maybe it's this, but now in these particular days, in this particular reading, I can really tell you that this is going to be very enhanced, especially with those of you that are unhappy with your current situations, because this feeling, unhappy with your current job, and then I can see lots of you will start thinking about different job, different career opportunities. But do not get me wrong, if you are happy with your job, if you are completely happy with your career, this feeling is also going to push you like towards the new door, towards the new beginning. So which means that you're actually going to start thinking, even if you didn't think about to ask for the promotion, even if you didn't think about to ask about more responsibilities, if you are self-employed, if you have your own business, even if you are absolutely fine, you are so successful and you're making so much money, even if you weren't thinking about other things, different things, this feeling is just going to make you to kind of start new things. So even if you're self-employed and you have your own business, you will still want to do that much more. You will still end up doing something completely new, something completely different. And this is really good. It is just going to bring the whole new energy in. And just remember, this is a very spiritual month. This is a very deep month. You will be in touch again with your own spirituality. And because it's connected to number 4, it's all about your organizations, and it's all about setting things now here. Now, the month of May is going to be ridiculously powerful, because this is going to be like as if you're taking book and writing things down. Number 1, this is what I'm going to do. Number 2, this is what I'm going to do. Number 3, this is what I'm going to do. And all these things that you are thinking about, all these things that you're, you're wondering about, all these things that you're planning are going to be very powerful, because your power of mind is going to be more powerful than usual. You see, that's why this is all part of this amazing energy. So wherever you direct your energies towards, it is just going to be kind of happening without you even realizing that at the time. I can't stress how important this is as well. Time for you to, even if something comes to you out of the blue, like, oh yeah, I just want to do this, I want to try this, just go for it, do it. Your subconscious mind, your spirit guide, your guardian angels are just pushing you slightly towards towards the right direction. And this is what it happens to us when the month is so spiritual, you see. We just find out all sorts of information. Okay, another thing that I was going to say, it is going to be rather fertile months as well, especially when it comes to mid-May. Mid-May is going to be very, very fertile. So if you are planning to have a child, a baby, you know, I just want to let you know that this is going to be extremely fertile time, so that you know. Okay, and also what else I was going to say, the friends, you will be spending lots of time with friends. Certain friends from the past are going to be back, but one friend in particular is going to be back as well, that is going to mean to you quite a lot. Somebody that you lost the contact with at around mid-May as well. And also what I was going to say, that mid-May towards mid-May also, there is going to be very important when it comes to couples, you see. To those of you that are in relationship, you see, it's not only you are, for those of you that are in relationship, I don't see any problems. I see two people getting closer together and having a great time. But I have another information to say for those of you that are in relationship, especially if you were wondering about your partner's success and things like that. Your partner is going to become very successful. Your partner is going to have a very good news about their own success. It could be something that you were waiting for, and it could come out of the blue. To me, it just looks like something that you were waiting for. It looks like your partner was working really, really hard, and you were just waiting for that particular success. So that's at around the mid-May towards the end of May. This is going to be an important time because your partner is going to have a really good news about their own personal success. But it's not only that. It's not only that. There is an idea that you're also going to have about yourself. There's an idea that you're going to have about yourself. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go next? And what, you know, what job or what career could be next, or what could you bring into it? However, a very, very valuable idea you are going to have through the success of your own partner, which is on another hand going to bring your partner and you closer together. And especially if you didn't get on with your partner, especially had the problems, you know, especially if you had a problem with your partner and things like that, this situation is going to actually kind of bring you closer together. Okay, and also you know, by the end of May 2017, I can also tell you that by the end of May 2017, there is a very good, for those of you that are waiting for some kind of recognition, you know, when it comes to your work or when it comes to your career, this is probably going to be the best time at the end of May 2017. For those of you that are happy with your work, or happy with your career, and you're waiting for some kind of achievement, there's going to be crazy achievement actually at the end of May 2017. I'm so happy for you because you're going to feel really good. This will mean to people around you quite a lot. This would mean to you a lot. This will mean to people around you a lot. This will mean to your family members a lot. There is also certain journey and certain trip abroad going to be connected to that particular thing. Actually, to be quite honest with you, and this particular journey that is going to be connected to you, it's almost going to be like a little spiritual journey. It will mean to you quite a lot. It will also be like a reward after hard work, you see. However, the bottom line here is that it's going to be a very, very good news, and it's just going to come as in some kind of recognition and honor, and you will feel honored, and you will feel absolutely ecstatic, and people will be looking up to you, and it's just in general, it's going to be a mentally brilliant feeling. And that's what I'm saying, it's just this month is going to be ridiculously important, whether you work, whether you don't work, whether you're looking for a job or whether you have a job, because in this particular situation, this is just going to make you feel so much better about yourself. It's going to make you realize your own capability. You are going to realize certain things that you are capable of. Actually, you're going to realize how powerful you actually are through this particular recognition that you're actually going to get at the end of the month. Oh yeah. And if you work for yourself, and if you have your own business, this is exactly the same thing, which means that you are going to also have some kind of trip or journey connected to this. Once you realize this particular thing, you see, you are going to be at the peak of your own success when it comes to your own realization about work by the end of May. Even if you're self-employed and you have your own business, this is going to to be the time when you're just finally going to be like, oh, thank God. And you will be talking to friends and people about it, and you're going to feel really ecstatic. So it's a very, very important time indeed. Also, what else I was going to say that... that by the end of May 2017, there is a very, very interesting request that you are going to have. At the end of May 2017, there is going to be an interesting request that you are going to have through your work. It's just going to be something a little bit different, something again that is going to make you feel like a little bit powerful, a little bit paranoid. Just not paranoid completely, but just because you haven't done something to do with this, it's just going to be something for the first time. So you're going to be like a little bit nervous about it, but it's just not going to be a major thing. However, it is going to be the step in the right direction. And also there is an advancement. There is an advancement that you are most certainly going to have by the end of months. So whether you work for yourself, whether you work for somebody else, or whether you're even retired and then you have a hobby or whatever you do, whether you're at college, at university, by the end of May is going to be ridiculously powerful, because there's a certain opportunity that you are going to have, certain additional opportunity, and that particular opportunity that you are going to have at the end of May is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Again, it may not seem like so huge to start with, and it's also going to be connected to an unknown experience. It's going to be connected to you feeling a little bit nervous about certain unknown situations in your life. What you're going to do, just remember, jump in the water and swim as far as you can. The water is absolutely perfect to swim right now, and this is exactly what is going to happen to you. What is going to happen to you at the end of May 2017. On another and this is also going to be really big, honestly, not straight away, but later on. You will see exactly what I mean. This is all going to be followed by more money, better financial situation, better prospects, and you're just going to sit down and you're just going to kind of start thinking about a different picture about your future that is actually going to make sense, and it's going to make feeling really, really, really good. You're going to start thinking about certain things that you've never thought about before, and it's to do with your future, and it's all going to start after this point. It's just materialistically, this is going to be a very, very good time. Materialistically, things are going to start making sense to you, and you're finally going to start seeing rewards, and you're going to feel absolutely ecstatic about it. Okay, and also what else I was going to say, at the end of May 2017, you are going to be spending lots of time with friends and with the family. You are going to be spending lots of time with the family as well, as I said, and it is just in general going to be a really, really good time. It's just going to feel like you accomplished things that you wanted to accomplish in a really long time, whether it's to do with work, career, whether it's to do with your college, or whether it's to do with your if you're retired and then you do some kind of hobby. This is also going to be really, really good time. Also, what else I was going to say is that there are certain changes you will also want to make in your home environment. There are certain changes that you feel like you want to make at around the end of May 2017, and this is also going to be like to do with your own home environment, whether you will want to make changes inside the house, or whether you will want to make changes in the garden. If you have a garden, you know, it doesn't really matter, but especially if you do it in your house, it's really important to do Feng Shui. I keep on saying how Feng Shui is extremely important when it comes to our own home environment, because with Feng Shui, you keep on changing things around. It's very important to keep on moving things about. By keep on moving things about, we get rid of the negative energies, and we kind of shake the energies up, and we bring all this new positive energy, which has got an amazing impact on our lives. And that's why it's very important to also do, you know, life changes like decoration, move pictures around, move like plants around or whatever, you know, very, very important indeed. And this is what I can see you being busy about. Another thing that I was going to say to you also, for those of you that are single, you know, this is a very interesting time for those of you that are single, I have to say, because there is somebody that is going to, you don't actually know this person just yet. There is somebody that you're about to meet. Even if you do know this person now, you don't really know them at all really well. In order for me to see it like this, like you don't really know them. Maybe you think you know them, but you don't. However, there is somebody through your work that is also going to start manifesting in your life at the end of May 2017. Somebody who is very, very intelligent, somebody who is very, very clever, somebody who is very smart, somebody who is ridiculously educated, somebody who comes from a good family, somebody who is like just somebody like either businessman or somebody who is either ridiculously powerful in their their job. However, they're beautiful, they're level-headed, they're smart, they have these energies of being smart, they're in charge, whatever they do for a living, they're in charge. That particular person is about to manifest in your life. You see, there's someone very interesting that is about to manifest in your life. It's going to happen through your work. If you're not working at a college, at university, it's going to happen through a college, university. But if you are retired, it's going to happen. You're going to meet this person, if you're available, of course, wherever you go on daily or weekly basis. However, this person is going to be very, very interesting, and this person is going to play an important role in your life, because you will want to do things with this person you've never done before. And that's why I'm saying that this is going to be someone very, very special indeed. In general, health is going to start improving, especially if you were suffering from lots of colds and things like that. I know that lots of Libras, my gorgeous Libras, you were suffering from colds, and like a slightly lower immune system. So this is also going to start improving now, right at the beginning of May 2017. By the time you get to May, you're going to be absolutely fine. So when it comes to those of you that also had ailments that didn't change, or that you were waiting for some kind of improvements from the doctor, GP, some kind of news or something like that, prepare to have a good news, because your health is finally going to start improving. So when it comes to your health, this is most certainly good news. And it's not only that, the energy is going to be great. The energy is going to pick up in general. It's going to start in May. By the time we get to the end of May, you're going to feel completely energetic, re-energized, which is going to have a fantastic impact on your life. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks for every single comment. Thanks for every single like. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, please do so. Don't forget to like, share me on Twitter, share me on Facebook, wherever you like. And if you would like to donate to my channel, you're welcome. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.